Shut up and sit down.
Hi, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Deputy Crypto channel. Alright, you might have watched my morning videos, which is kind of gloomy because I don't have quite enough energy that time. Well, it's not at morning, but regardless. Okay, let's continue the next 12 hour. What do I see for the next current price actions? So if you go to the 4-hour candle here, we can see that this is the Heiken Ashi candle, and it's still printing red candle, but the odd thing is that the upper wick and the lower wick are getting smaller and smaller, so it's kind of squeezing. And usually when it's squeezed, usually it will have a big volume either to the upside or the downside. But as it's already in red, so the probability are in the downside. And as I mentioned before, if it goes to the downside, my next target support level will be in the blue box, which is from 18,700 to 18,600. And if you guys remember from my previous video, I saved Bitcoin close below the 18,900, then it will go downside. But as for now, it's still closest above it, so we can see a slight sideways action first before we can see another confirmation whether it's gonna go to the upside or to the downside. If it go to the upside, the target price will be, using the Fibonacci level, will be around 19,300, give it or take. And then to the downside, if we use the same Fibonacci retracement level, let me scroll down a bit, precisely in the blue box, which is the 18,700, and this is where I've created my blue box from. The basis is from the Fibonacci level. Alright, so that's for BTC. Currently I'm in a day trade in uni. I found it quite interesting, but because I'm in a day trade, usually I only use either 20 minutes or 15 minutes. You can see here from the very top to the very bottom is kind of more or less respecting this black line. If it can break to the upside, my target would be for it to test this red box. This red box is 6.25, but if it closes below this blue line, then I would suspect that there will be a continuation to at least 1.27 Fibonacci level, which is around 5.94, and if it's broken, then I think it's gonna test this 0.61 at the level, which is very strong. So we just need to wait and see where it's gonna go. And usually altcoins are influenced by Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin can break to the upside, altcoin can break to the upside with a lot higher potential, because it's already been beaten down much harsher than the Bitcoin itself. So that's the quick update for the next 12 hours. And if you allow me add on, the stochastic RSI for the 2 hours already overbought. So as I mentioned before, the probability are in the downside. For the 4-hour, it's also one crosses to the downside. So all of the probability are heading to the downside. But if you're looking at the smaller time frame, like the 1 hour, yeah, probably on 1 hour and 30 minutes, they're still sloping upwards. So probably it's gonna test around this trend line before it decided whether to break to the upside or gonna went further down. So that's all for today. For the next 12-hour updates, I'm gonna update again in the next 12 hours. See you guys soon.